Fabrizio Romano has come out and really called the links of Antonio Griezmann to Manchester United as lies, and obviously the Donny van Beek uncertainty as his future hangs in balance at Manchester United, as he has failed even to find his place into the starting 11 of Manchester United under the manager that really groomed him way back at Ajax, and that is the manager who goes by the names of Erik ten Hag. Welcome to United Matters channel. I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to go in the lower right bottom corner, smash the subscription button for smashing, hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. And obviously it's the first video of the day, match day for United down in Cyprus as we take on a side which goes by names of Omonia. The traveling squad is known to you. You've seen the match preview, and obviously we're waiting to see the confirmed team news and what we come up with. A match build up at exactly 15 minutes to 8 p.m. Smash the like button. Rock and David is my name, and let's get into this without further ado. Now, Donny van Beek was signed to Manchester United, or signed to Manchester United from Ajax in 2020. That summer, you remember that very well. A deal that really amounted to £45 million as he crossed from the from the Netherlands best side to the England best side. It will be remembered that he would have been going to Real Madrid because they had already agreed a deal in principle with Real Madrid of 60 million pounds in there for you. But because of COVID, Real Madrid was hit badly in its financial areas, and obviously they couldn't raise that amount of money to go in and sign in a player who goes by the names of Donny van Beek. Guess what happened? Donny van Beek wanted to cross from Ajax to these top 5 European leagues, and obviously the only team that was available was Manchester United, due to the fact that all his players, all his friends that was playing with at Ajax had already crossed to these leagues, with Matthias de Ligt joining Juventus, now playing at Bayern Munich, Frankie de Jong crossing to Barcelona, Hakimi Ziyech crossing to a side which goes by the names of Chelsea, and very many others, because they lost close to 5 players in that side of Ajax that really reached the semi-finals of the Champions League, and that is Donny van Beek. Then, after he came in through, he has not been playing very well under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, although he scored on his debut against Crystal Palace in the game that lost 3-1 at Old Trafford. Donny never really found enough playing time under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The same thing to Rafragnik, loaned at Everton, and he really got injuries, and guess what happened? He never really made it to the levels, and he returned in the pre-season with thought that was going to come on and hit the ground running, because the manager that really groomed him was named the opponent of Manchester United. But obviously things are not going well for Donny van Beek. Injuries after injuries, and even as we speak right about now, the manager of Manchester United has confirmed to us that Donny van Beek is having an injury, and his return date is not known until further notice. Now, after all that, that was a synopsis of how I came up with this story to say to either didn't come on and discuss it with you, because it really needs me and you to be on top of it. Now, Fabrizio Romano, while we're appearing onto the United Stand, you know that YouTube channel very well, he came out and told us that if Donny van Beek continues to be out of the team, then January move away will not be a surprise. So it looks like Donny van Beek might be fed up of Manchester United, and obviously the only chance that he has been having to go in and play under a manager like Erik ten Hag, who knows him in and out, and he has failed to make it, has really shown to him that maybe he cannot make it at Manchester United, and he cannot revive his career. With his World Cup in the corner, he would have been working towards playing some good minutes under Manchester United to convince the manager of Netherlands, that is Louis van Gaal, to take him to the World Cup with him in Qatar. But obviously things are not going as that. So Fabrizio is telling us that it won't be a surprise if at all this lad really leaves Manchester United and joins another club in January. Now, we've been told by Jonas Fox in the For You that Leicester City are considering a move for Donny van Beek on loan and are studying the possibility of a buy option for around £13 million. Now, I believe Erik ten Hag and Donny van Beek have their issues. To me, I believe it might not be even an injury, because even when he was not injured, he never started. I believe that maybe Donny van Beek is under a punishment, according to me. This is my scenario. He's under a punishment. You remember even Garnacho Alejandro underwent a punishment in the preseason and never played no single minute in Thailand and Australia. And he only played close to 60 minutes in that game of Roy Volcano versus Manchester United, meaning that he was fully fit, but he was really under a punishment. I recently saw Donny van Beek on an interview with Sky Sports, and he was with Anthony Elanga, dressed into those training kits of United, and obviously he really had a training session with the team before these players went for the international duty and was training, and I don't know when he really picked up an injury, but we are being told he's injured, but I don't really doubt he's injured. There is something that we are being hid from as far as the Donny van Beek issues at United are concerned. But this story that might be going to Leicester City and really looking for a possibility of buying him out, I believe United won't allow it, and Ten Hag won't allow it, according to me. I think he really believes in this player, but Ten Hag is caught in between a rock and a hard place, because he's trying to really see himself really winning games. And obviously, he's trying to keep a winning team. But even when he's trying to keep a winning team, when the players that are in his first 11 are really performing badly, a player like Donny van Beek is not available, because I believe Donny van Beek would have been playing today, but he's not in the traveling squad and he is nowhere to be seen. The game with Sociedad, he was injured. Even this game is injured. You get, so I really believe even the game of City, after being trounced those goals, I think the manager would have found it a very good time to really bring him on and really play some good minutes for Manchester United, but he was nowhere to be seen. He was injured, and that is really pushing him further from the starting 11 of United, because to me, I believe Donny van Beek can offer so much into that central attacking area of the midfield than Bruno Fernandes. I don't know if there is someone else who believes like me, but to me, I believe he can offer much than Bruno Fernandes into that central attack midfield area, because he has everything that we deserve, that a player deserves to be playing to that area, but I don't know why he is not really into that area. So Donny van Beek, Leicester City are eyeing him. Fabrizio confirming to us that this player will look out for a move in January if at all he doesn't really find his starting spot into that 11 of Manchester United. Then Sky Sports has told us that Manchester United boss Erik ten Hag has deemed Donny van Beek surplus to requirements, according to reports. So this really leaves with a lot of questions into my head, that he has not been playing Christian Eriksen as a central attack midfielder. If at all you lose Donny van Beek, you are left with only one central attack midfielder in the names of Bruno Fernandes, meaning that that story coming in from Sky Sports, I will only confirm it when I see that this player is really thrown out or being sold by Erik ten Hag. But I don't believe he can really let him out. I think injuries are a problem to him, and maybe has really fallen out with Ten Hag in some issues, especially as far as the discipline is concerned. And Erik ten Hag being a disciplinarian, he will have to punish you, whether you are Ronaldo or Harry Maguire or all who you are at the club, he will punish you. So to me, I believe this guy, Donny van Beek, still has some time. I think he just needs to work on his fitness. Let him be fit and his chance will come. Like playing against Omonia, the chance has been there. A double tie, he was going to go on and play some good games. And if at all he played very well against Omonia, he would have really tickled the mind of Erik ten Hag, maybe to get some minutes in the game of Everton that he was going to play on Sunday. So let's wait and see what Donny van Beek is going to be all about in here onto United Matters channel, and endeavor to smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, subscribe. But it's not looking all rosy for a man who goes by the names of Donny van Beek. This man that we signed, we are all happy that he's at the club, but almost everything is not going his way. But he is accumulating injuries after injuries, because even at Everton, from January, he never played close to 10 games. Yet he was signed on the deadline day. meaning that he was supposed to play in February, March, April, and May, but he played like 4, 5, 6 games for Everton. It shows you that injuries are really a problem for this guy. Now, let's go to Antonio Griezmann. This story was really seen out a lot and it made lots of rounds on social media, but guess what? Fabrizio Romano, the transfer guru, has come out and said no, that was lies. And I remember when I did that story that United was really looking in for Antonio Griezmann, people came in onto my comment section and really attacked me, you get? But forgetting that, the reason as to why I'm here is to do stories that are really being reported. You get? I give you the source and I come out and give you a reaction. So that's what I was being told, that Griezmann was going to Manchester United, but Fabrizio Romano has come out and told us that not really, that's not it. This is the story. Well, Fabrizio Romano has come out and told us the following, that Manchester United never had a negotiation with Atletico Madrid or Barcelona regarding Antonio Griezmann. Why is he coming out to really put out this story? Barcelona have reached an agreement with Atletico Madrid to sell Griezmann on a permanent deal to Atletico Madrid on 20 million euros. Remember, a deal had 40 million euros if at all he really played a given number of minutes, but Atletico Madrid did it intentionally and they said, all right, let's not see this guy play these minutes and we won't pay 40 million euros. And then Barcelona has surrendered to 20 million euros and they are really reaching an agreement, and anytime from now a permanent deal is really going to be finalized between Atletico Madrid and Barcelona for Antonio Griezmann. But Fabrizio, as was really breaking us this story for us, he told us that there was no way United had a negotiation with Atletico Madrid and Barcelona. So remember, for Antonio Griezmann to Manchester United, around 2017, he even did an interview in France and he confirmed that he was going to join Manchester United, but the deal fell off. I don't know why it fell off, but I've remembered the reason why it fell off. Atletico Madrid was banned because they had violated the financial fair play rule. They had really violated it, they couldn't sign in players, and that's what really hindered this deal of Antonio Griezmann to join Manchester United. And Jose Mourinho had really championed this move to see to it that this guy joins a side which goes by the names of Manchester United, but it never materialized and obviously stayed there. Then he was signed for like 80 million pounds to go to a side which goes by the names of Barcelona. To me, I really count him as a flop, and he was really loaned back to Atletico Madrid because Barcelona was having problems with financials. But Fabrizio Romano has come out and confirmed to us that Manchester United had never made any negotiation with Atletico Madrid and Barcelona for Antonio Griezmann. To me, I really saw him as a realistic signing for United because he might work out for Erik ten Hag, because even Eriksson is working out for Erik ten Hag very well, because Erik ten Hag is looking for a person who can really play as a centre forward and even play in various positions. Yet this guy can really go ahead and really play in most of those positions. He can play as a central attack midfielder, left attack midfielder, right attack midfielder, and obviously as a centre forward for United. So United was not into any negotiations for this guy who goes by Antonio Griezmann, and obviously Fabrizio Romano has confirmed to us, and if at all he says something, who are we to say no to it? But it looked like it was a story that was really bubbling around Old Trafford and the fans and in the media, but obviously it has been tarnished down by Fabrizio Romano. So guys, thank you very much for watching again. Tell me what you think about Donny van Beek's uncertainty at Manchester United and his future hanging in balance, and Antonio Griezmann lies to Manchester United coming out and really being confirmed by Fabrizio that no way, no day, no hour, no second that United were into negotiation for Antonio Griezmann to come that side. Your reactions are welcome into the comment section below. I hand you over to the Almighty Lord protect you abundantly. Rokan David is my name. I sign out for now. See you later. May the Almighty Lord protect you abundantly. First video of the day. More is yet to come about Manchester United. Remember, the team is already in Cyprus and we are here waiting to see what really comes in up. Remember, we are going to be live on this channel an hour to the game as we bring you the confirmed team news and obviously the breakdown and what we expect into this game of football, as Erik ten Hag will also have something to say to us before the game. And whether Ronaldo and Martial are going to start, I told you in my match preview that Erik ten Hag can go with a 4-1-3-2 system, with Casemiro playing a single pivot, maybe Bruno or Eriksson playing as a central attack midfielder, with Rashford and Antony playing on the left and right attacking side of the midfield respectively, and Martial and Ronaldo leading the line as a front two. That system is possible because he's having a player who can play that single pivot very well. So let's wait and see who is starting and who is coming in from the bench, because rumors are also indicating that even Pelestri has been so much amazing into training, and Erik ten Hag will find it easy to bench Antony because Antony has been playing very many games, and maybe Pelestri starts and maybe Antony will come on later if at all the game isn't put to bed by the starting 11 of Erik ten Hag in Cyprus. Guys, I'm out for now. See you later. Bye-bye.